Imagine a world where your innermost thoughts are no longer secret. Sounds crazy? It's closer than you think. Today, we dive deep into the future of technology and ethics. In our previous videos, we explored AI's presence in our phones. We saw how it automates tasks and predicts our needs. Now, let's consider what happens next. Let's start with mind-reading technology.
Imagine sitting alone in your room. No words, just silent thoughts. A childhood memory, a private fear, a dream you never shared. For centuries, these thoughts belonged only to you. But what if those walls are starting to crack? Technology is learning to read your thoughts, decode your inner world, and predict your next move. This isn't sci-fi. This is real science, happening right now. We often say, at least my thoughts are private, but are they? Every click and swipe reveals who you are. Companies know your habits and desires. The only comfort left is the privacy of thought. But what if that disappears? What if your brain becomes the ultimate search history? Would you still feel safe? The journey began nearly a century ago. Scientists placed electrodes on the scalp, capturing faint electrical signals. This was the EEG. It revealed sleep cycles, epilepsy, and brain patterns. Then came functional MRI in the 1990s. It showed which brain regions lit up when you laughed or solved puzzles. For the first time, researchers peeked into thought itself. Here's something chilling. Your brain has a unique fingerprint. Every person's neural activity is distinct. Imagine airports replacing ID checks with brain scans. It sounds futuristic, but early experiments exist. If governments recognize you by your brain alone, do you truly own your identity? Recently, scientists took a bold step. Volunteers imagined simple shapes like squares or triangles. AI read brain signals and recreated those shapes. Then came words. Thoughts of specific words became visible text. Silent thoughts turned into data. This was a significant moment in decoding the mind. EEGs and fMRIs are powerful, but scientists seek more. They turn to implants. Neuralink and others create chips smaller than a coin. Implanted directly into the brain, they record thousands of signals. For paralyzed patients, this is life-changing. But once we open this door, can we ever close it? In 2023, something incredible happened. Researchers scanned brains of people watching videos and recreated those videos from brain activity. Another study decoded full sentences from speechless patients' brains. For families, it was a miracle. But how long before we reconstruct what you imagine tomorrow? The medical promise is breathtaking. Stroke victims may speak again. Amputees can control prosthetics with thoughts. Imagine detecting depression before it spirals. For millions, this technology is not terrifying, it's hope and freedom. But every bright tool casts a dark shadow. What if your boss scans your brain? What if governments predict dissent? Some companies sell brain-sensing headsets that track attention. The silence of your mind may not be yours anymore. Now, imagine war. Soldiers controlling drones with thoughts. Teams communicating silently. Predictive systems reading an enemy's next move. What happens when battles are fought for thoughts, not land? Corporations will not resist. Today, advertisers track clicks. Tomorrow, they may track your desires directly. Imagine watching an ad while wearing a headset. The company knows your feelings instantly. Are you still making choices? Or are choices being made for you? This raises questions we've never faced. If your thoughts are decoded, who owns the data? Can your private thoughts be used in court? What if tomorrow, your thoughts become evidence? Consider this future. Employers scanning brains for loyalty. Police predicting crimes before they occur. Schools monitoring focus in class. Does that sound extreme? It didn't 2 decades ago. But not everything is dark. Imagine sharing thoughts directly with loved ones. No misunderstandings. Just pure connection. Artists transmitting visions straight from their minds. It could unite us beyond culture. But it could also erase the line between private and public. So here we stand at the edge of a revolution. Mind-reading tech could heal millions or enslave billions. If your thoughts were no longer private, would you still feel human? The future of thought is being written now. Will we control it? Or will it control us?
As technology advances, a new human right may emerge: cognitive liberty. Countries like Chile are exploring laws to protect your brain data. This evolution suggests your thoughts are private and must remain untouchable. However, there's a dilemma. Laws often lag behind technology's rapid progress. While discussions unfold, companies are leaping ahead, creating brain-computer interfaces. Will regulation or innovation ultimately lead this race into the future? You probably know how social media works: your clicks generate profit. Now imagine companies mining your thoughts as data. Why not skip the typing? Think a query, and instantly see results. Companies like Meta and Neuralink see the immense value of our minds. Their focus isn't so much on helping you but on profit. Controlling this new data resource could mean marking a major shift in power. For centuries, religions have linked our thoughts to the soul. But what if machines decode thoughts and visions? How does that challenge spirituality? One view is that technology reveals biology, not consciousness. However, if mind-reading tech validates the soul's existence, would beliefs change? This raises a profound query: will technology undermine spirituality or enrich it? Psychologists warn that awareness of being watched alters behavior. Imagine being constantly monitored, not just your actions, but your thoughts. Would you allow yourself to imagine freely? Likely not. This leads to self-censorship and what experts call cognitive conformity. We could end up thinking similarly out of fear, not agreement. This is more than science fiction, it's rooted in existing psychology. And it could worsen with the dark advances of mind-reading tech. Now let's consider transhumanism. Should we fight this or embrace it? Transhumanism promotes merging humans with machines for evolution. Think of the possibilities: enhanced memory, direct communication, and instant skill acquisition. Critics argue this transformation undermines humanity, while supporters see it as progress. Should we defend our current existence or dare to innovate? Dreams have mystified humanity for ages, but AI is slowly unlocking them. Imagine recording your dreams or reliving cherished moments. In the future, sharing dreams with loved ones could be a reality. Yet, there's a caveat: dreams may be co-opted. What if companies manufacture engineered dreams to influence desires? The realm of dreams could be exploited for advertising gains. Some might suggest we're already closer to mind reading than believed. Declassified documents indicate Cold War mind control experiments occurred. Are these mere conspiracies or hints of advanced studies? History shows us many technologies, like GPS, began in secret labs. Could mind-reading tech emerge similarly in the future? Let's explore the potential bright side. Direct brain communication could dissolve language barriers. Imagine emotions shared with zero confusion, pure connection established. An artist could transmit thoughts directly, sharing visions in a new way. Yet, would this lead to losing individuality? A hive mind could emerge.
So, who will control mind-reading technology? Government oversight might lead to mass surveillance. Corporate control could lead to profit-driven tyrannies. If the public holds the reins, we could strive for positive uses. But technology isn't neutral. It serves powerful interests. Thus, the vital question isn't whether we can read minds. It's who will hold this ability and for what purpose. Mind-reading tech is making science fiction a reality. Will it liberate us or lead to our demise? The barriers of the mind are weakening. Once they collapse, rebuilding them may be impossible. So reflect. When thoughts lose privacy, will you still feel human? Your mind is your last freedom. Protect it, or lose it forever.
To summarize, advancements in mind-reading technology may redefine humanity. We'll face questions about privacy and identity. As we embrace these changes, we must tread carefully. So, what do you think? Are you ready for a future where thoughts are shared? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights.